It's time for iCast, your freaking awesome replays, where we cast players who play the most intelligent, victory-oriented way in the game. Down here in the bottom left-hand side in the red, the Terran player. His name is Roods Magoods. And up here in the top right-hand side in the blue, the Zerg player. It's Sizzlin' Melon, who apparently is going to be building a lot of queens in this game. It is, of course, the Doctor Strange challenge, where you had to use a shit ton of spellcasters, or just using a lot of spellcasters in as many as interesting ways as possible. Now, a lot of people watch me cast these games and they say, cool, I'll play that challenge. Remember, nope. All these submissions are already in. If you want to get your one in, next week's challenge is Border Control Agent. Deny and prevent expansions as hard as possible. And I'll be casting those, of course, at the exact same time next week, 1 week from now. We always cast it on the same day, my Wednesday morning at the start of the stream. That's Tuesday afternoon or evening if you're in the US or Europe. Get on it. You've got 1 week, guys. Border Control Agent, deny and prevent your opponent's expansions. I want to see some Engineering Bay blocks, some Pylon blocks, some proxy hatches, just blocking them, putting down their expansions. I want to see you building a fucking wall to stop these dirty fucking migrants getting into the bases on your minimap. I want you to fucking just freak people out, be a dickhead, be annoying, and just generally try and fucking stop them from expanding. Show us what you got. Send me in your replays next week. And big shout out to, I can't remember whose name it was, who suggested this challenge just yesterday. You are a fucking legend. So we've got an SCV there. Roods Magoods goes in, has a bit of a scout, says, yeah, this is just standard shit. Did he respond? He said, I don't like queens in my base. Not even your natural, said Sizzling Melon. Oh, that sucks. On a good day, says Roods Magoods. So Roods Magoods, not a fan of queens. Apparently doesn't like Bohemian Rhapsodies, but does like shooting overlords. He's like, oh, look, I'm shooting it from right underneath, getting it in the sphincter. That overlord isn't going to be able to drop right for days. You try and climb in that overlord, you just slip right back out of it. It's being fucking shot up right in the butthole. So that overlord's just going to fucking chill here on the pervert pillar, fulfilling its destiny as one who watches from the shadows like a creepy old man who can't get it up anymore. Just going to hang over there. These Marines are like, you're a bit of a fucker, aren't you, man? They're like, shit. You know, it's just like, we know it's up there. Can't we just like hold our gun over our heads and kind of spray and pray or something? Or can we like climb on top of the command center and then shoot over here? Apparently not. Roods Magoods not going to be able to do that. Is going to be going for a second barracks and a factory behind this. So looks like we might be getting a, oh fuck, look at that dummy. Oh, it tries to run away. Oh, the command center lifted. Wow. Roods Magoods with the sick players, lifts the command center off, snipes that down. Meanwhile, Sizzling Melon is like 4 Zerglings, 3 Marines. Who will win? Who will win? I think we know it's 3 Marines, but these Zerglings nonetheless look a little bit randy. You can see their little feelery claws kind of waggling around, their tails are going. They're like, yeah, let's fight, dickhead. Oh, no, let's try and go past. Run. Get inside. Oh, cheeky little fuckers. Gonna run inside that main base. They spot all the production. They decide to tickle the factory and then run into the mineral line. Oh, they're gonna get one SCV. One drilly boy goes down. The other boys pull out their drills. The Marines are actually target firing that SCV. They were target firing that SCV. They almost killed it. These fucking Marines, what a bunch of dickheads. Don't even know how to fight. And the Zerglings doing the loop-de-loop. Just going to run around in circles here, trying to be as much of a pain in the ass as possible. Finally, they go down. Roods Magoods says, I killed your overlord. I've killed your lings. Get the fuck out of my game, mate. But little does he know that on the other side of the map, Sizzling Melon is building a lot of these fucking plus size models over here. You know, some people say, oh, I like skinny supermodels. I like my Victoria's Secret with their fucking ribs sticking out. But me personally, I'm into the thick ladies. I like the girls who've got a couple of frills hanging out of their legs. They got some tentacles off their head and a big fucking carapace, you know? I like this big green tail. I like it when they inject that lava. You know, be confident in your body. Real queens have curves. And indeed, Sizzling Melon is building up a big curvy army of beautiful ladies right now. So hats off to him. I don't know if Roods Magoods realizes how many queens he's going to be facing off against. He's got a couple of Marines, a couple of medevacs on the way. We got 2 more barracks down here in the main base. Roods is, of course, just building up that Marine count. It's going to be a shit ton of drugged up, futuristic convict soldiers with a couple of subpar MAGA-style healthcare options, which will eventually heal them from their drug addictions. Pharmaceutical companies definitely, of course, will be profiting out of this war. And a few more barracks as well, so it's going to be a big 2-base push. Queens kind of suck versus Marines, but on the other hand, they will tank a ton of damage, you know? I got faith in the thick ladies. I feel like, yeah, I like big butts, and I cannot lie. And I don't know. I think if they're in the right position, they can do okay, but they're not very mobile, and already a double drop sneaking across the north of the map. They're going to go hit that main base. And we've got 57 drones for Sizzling Melon. Holy fuck, Melon. Sizzling Melon is building up a gigantic economy, but only now spots this drop coming into the main base. Uh-oh, the Queen's starting to waddle their way up. Now that is one thing. You might talk about how aesthetically pleasing it is to have a big thick lady, but when it comes to speed, I've got to say, not quite as fast as your average marathon runner. Those Queens waddling their way back here, but fuck, the drones are in the open. And they're, actually, no, they managed to get out of there. The medevacs are gone. Oh, GG. Fucking Obamacare is gone. Did you see those did you see those libtard Marines? They're like, we believe in healthcare. Oh, let's vote Democrats. And they all fucking had faith, and then they hopped in it, and then these fucking thick ladies just shot it out of the sky. That was great. That was kind of fantastic. So the Queens do stand strong here. Rudes Magoods is like, I guess Queens are pretty good, mate. This is just too good. It's like fucking, I'm gonna get high-sec auto-tracking. I hear that upgrade is the counter to Queens. Because if you have more range on your missile turrets, remember guys, that's gonna stop the Queens. Rudes Magoods here, bringing out some Florencio-style logic. A wall of turrets to stop the Queens attacking. Yes. Okay. Yep, don't need to be building Marines and Marauders constantly. Just make high set. Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to stop trying to understand what goes on in the brains of the people that we do cast. We're going to have some Marines unload here, and this little pervy lord out in the open. He didn't graduate from pervert school. What's the first lesson, guys? The first lesson is if you're a pervy overlord who likes to watch at the edges of the children's playground, you don't stand in the middle of the playground. You go hide in some bushes. Maybe you fucking, hide in a tree. You find a little pervert pillar, like some rocks to hide behind. You sit behind there with your binoculars. You don't stand out in the open, or a bunch of people will come out and fucking blow your face off because you're perving. You fucking sick bastard. You shouldn't be watching from the shadows. It's creepy. People should know when you're watching them. They should be consenting. You fucking weirdo. Anyways, double Evo's on the way. There's 1,400 gas in the bank, and more importantly, the pathogen glands pit, the infestation pit. Look at it. Look at his little fucking mouth. He's got a little mouth. Oh, and now it's dancing because it's upgrading pathogen glands. Yes. It's got some spikes sticking out of the side. What a lovely structure. Definitely doesn't look like a sideways taco that's just fucking been crammed in on itself. Not at all. Down here. Oh, the Queens once again. They're like, get fucked, get fucked, get fucked, get fucked. Oh my god. That medevac barely gets out of there. These Queens are on the warpath, dude. 17 Queens on that control. There's infestors on the way. But look at this. Rudes Magoods is like, Queens are slow. I'm gonna fucking run circles around you. Sizzling Melon's like, stop making fun of me plus-size ladies, mate. Just because we can't run fast, you dickhead. How dare you try and fat shame us? How dare you try and fat shame us? Meanwhile, Rudes Magoods is like, come and get me. I've got some candy. Come and get me. Sizzling Melon's like, Halloween's already over. Can you fuck off, mate? Bam, redrops in the main at the same time. Rudes Magoods is being a real shithead right now. I gotta say, normally I'm not so big on the fat shaming, but Rudes Magoods is clearly excelling. This seems to be the strategy that's going on. The Queens waddle back up here, and he's already out of there. Rudes Magoods is like, I'm too fast, you're too slow. You need to eat less creep tumors all day, mate. Maybe you should get on the fucking treadmill and learn how to move around the map a bit quicker. Hey, oh, what's that? I'm dropping in the north side again? But this time, Sizzling Melon says, get fucked. That's what you get for fat shaming me, you piece of shit. My thick ladies are beautiful, and they're gonna take you to fucking Dicktown if you keep this up. Rudes Magoods is like, nah man, I'm good. I got a lot of Marines and Marauders. Don't forget, me high-sec auto-tracking upgrade is finished, which means me missile turrets now shoot further. You Queens better watch out. They're so fat, I bet me anti-air missiles can still target them. Sizzling Melon's like, that's not how it works, dummy. Also, they're not gonna help your shitty little army down here. That Marauder takes a little trip to Dicktown. No, he's being ignored. The Queens are like, We don't even give a fuck. Oh! And they just threw a whole bunch of fungal on those Marines. They're like, let's get the fuck out of here. I feel like staying is a bad idea. There's a few too many queens here. Yeah, we'll run away for now. Rudes Magoods, though, has a third up, has a fourth as well, and has got a lot of production going down behind this. It's getting to a rather scary point where if there's enough Terran, I don't know if the ladies are going to be enough. I guess if you've got 27 infestors, it's probably okay, though. Maybe I'm worrying for no good reason here. We got a triple drop on the north, another drop on the south. Back to fat shaming. It was the strategy that was working earlier. He's going to do it again. He's going to be coming in from two sides. Remember, guys, Sizzling Melon is, of course, playing the Doctor Strange challenge. Rudes Magoods, the unsuspecting ladder opponent, has no fucking idea what he's up against. But it is indeed mass fucking spellcaster. Fortunately for him, Sizzling Melon is not pre-splitting these fat ladies, and they are not very fast. I feel like he's gonna scan, he sees this gigantic army, and he stims in on the north side. Two ladies on their own, that's not gonna be enough. Fat shame to oblivion. The drone's going down, the hatchery's gonna get focused super fucking fast, and it disappears. But the infestors are there, and oh my god, welcome to Fungal Town. I'm sorry, do you like having fucking gangrenous infections? Well, oh, actually one of them gets out, two get out, no units inside them though. They turn around, fly back into the infested Terran. Rude Magoods there. Yeah, he's gonna keep dropping into Mass Infestor Queen here. So we don't have any ghosts, range libs, or tanks on the way right now. He's decided against this Queen Infestor army. Pure Marine's probably the way to go. He did just get off the Reddit All Things Protoss forum where people were complaining that Marines are a tier 1, 1A, 0 micro unit that beats everything. So he was like, oh, so apparently if I just make more Marines versus the best splash damage Zerg has and the tankiest unit Zerg has, it should work, right? Fat ladies come forward, they snap that medevac like it was nothing. This little siege tank's like, oh shit, the slowest fucking death ever. This is the steamroller in Austin Powers, and that's that security guard. He just doesn't step out of the way, slowly gets flattened, but at the same time the counter drop comes in, says, I'm gonna take advantage of your immobility once more, dickhead. Rudes Magoods stims into the main and is massacring the worker line back into the front. The slow, inexorable creep of death. Rudes Magoods still rallying units out to their death. He's got to change his rally point. Rudes, you got... Oh, there we go. Okay, he's rallying into the natural now. He's going to try and defend back here. But there are infestors here as well. Wait, no. Infestors have worked their way back into the main. The fungal, the infested Terrans. Sizzling Melon. Oh, Rudes Magoods force. Looks like it is going to go down. Picks up in range of infested Terrans. Closest thing to a suicide letter I've ever seen in a StarCraft game before. It's just like, hey, I really enjoy life and embrace it, except I'm going to pick up in range of infested Terrans. Ah, fuck. So anyway, you know, there's something beautiful about 1 queen, 2 queens, 7 queens. But when I see this many queens, I do start to get a little bit intimidated. I feel like, as Rudes Magoods, it's kind of like a slow-mo Mongol horde here, you know? It's like in those ancient days when there's thousands of these crazy-ass horse archers barreling down on your province, and you and your people are there, and you're like, fuck, how are we gonna deal with this? Except in this case, it's just as scary, but there's a little bit more time to appreciate it before there's an arrow in your heart, a lance in your face, and you're fucking dead. The queens now are going to start to taunt Rudes Magoods. They're going to start to move all over the place. Oh, Rudes Magoods, he's going to come down. Drilly boys versus queens. Who will win? Oh, the Drilly boys are like, get fucked. The Marines stimming their way forward. They've got 2-2. These queens are getting absolutely fucking hammered. The Evos got sniped down at home. All the Marines are stuck behind each other, though. The Drilly boys come in from the third, but the Infestors join in. Oh, my fucking God. How about a bunch of fungal growths all over your face, dickhead? A couple of Marines get out of there. A couple of Drilly boys run away, bruised and hurt. And just 10 bare, naked, big, strong, sexy ladies standing there saying, that's right, we're thick, baby. The infestors there supporting them so well, like the disgusting fucking slugs that they are, throwing out their infested Terrans all over the place. And I think Rudes Magoods may be overwhelmed at this point. It's just a few Marines and Marauders left. He's going to pick up and fly through the Queens once again. It served him well before, and it'll serve him well once more. Absolutely clumped up. He's taken out the Queens. The Infestors aren't helping. No! No! He takes out the last of those beautiful, thick ladies. At the same time, he will pay the price for that, as those infested Terrans Apparently when you infest a Terran, they shoot gigantic purple missiles out of their gun. Not sure how that works, but I guess it does. Guess there's little tentacles that infest their bullets or something. This counterattack is going to go north, but that's a ton of infestors. Sizzling Melon's got to be careful, though. A couple of these infestors are going down. Rudes Magoods here just continuing to counterattack. Infestors starting to take some damage. Oh, fuck me. Oh, no. Sizzling Melon. This Melon is sizzling right now. He's like, we can't fight without me. Queen's here to take care of me. Finally remembers Burrow's a thing and decides to get the fuck out of there. Infested Terrans take down the real Terrans. These Marines are like, we're here to snap any dirty fucking slugs. But they're like, nah, we'll just hide underground, man. We're just going to play a little bit of competitive PUBG over here. Oh, holy fuck. What? They've decided they're going to play an actual fun BR game. They're going to pop up? What? Oh. Nah, just kidding. I actually like PUBG probably better than most. But the Queens are going to come back. The lair. He's got to transfuse. You got to transfuse. Oh, it goes down. Try to pick up. Please, Rudes Magoods. Nah. Medicare gets fucked. Obamacare is gonna go to shit. The Marines are getting wrecked there. We've got more Marines behind the mineral line, though. Holy fuck, they've killed a lot of drones. I think the problem here for Rudes Magoods is Sizzling Melon is Zerg and does not give a fuck. Sizzling Melon's like, oh, you killed a base. Oh no, you've killed 45 workers this game. I've only got like 400 more where that came from. Look at this. Look at this fucking shit. Fucking just long distance mining halfway across the map. There's drones just fucking running out all over the place. This base up here, Rudes Magoods, last little bastion of economy. But I gotta say, I admire the commitment to mass marine against mass infestor. This just gets me excited. I like to see someone who says, I think marines are good versus splash damage. I'm gonna keep building them over and over again. And I think eventually I might be able to win the game. You know, Rudes just finding the strategy that doesn't work, but really trying to hammer it home over and over again. Now, a couple of Marines being sent off. Their orders say, get yourself killed, but try and take some drones with you, please. They're like, yeah, probably knew I shouldn't have signed up for the fucking Space Corps. Being a Marine is one of the shittest jobs, especially if you don't have a medevac with you. These guys are going to run up. They're like, it feels like poo on me boots. I don't think this is going to come off me shoes. Bob's like, mate, we're not going home. This is a one-way trip. We just have to take some of them with us, buddy. Don't get excited about, what's going to happen to me shoes. Look at that. They just fucking juked a fungal. What a bunch of beasts. This little fucking wriggly boy comes in from behind. Oh no, that slug does get out of there. That hatch goes down. These Marines run in. Oh, start to take out some guys. But Sizzling Melon gonna leave him alive for another second. Bit of fungal growth finishes him off there as well. The bare, naked, thick ladies on the other side of the map slowly plus size waddling their way down to victory. But it's taking a while, giving Rudes Magoods hope. And then immediately snatching it away with some well-placed fungal growths. Sizzling Melon losing a lot of infestors here. Oh my god. You gotta throw some infested Terrans out, buddy. Does end up taking a lot of damage. Oh my god, so many infestors have died this game. I feel like if Sizzling Melon's economy wasn't so goddamn lit, he might actually be in trubs, but as it is, I think the inexorable march of the Queens will finally be coming home. This base in the top left, really the only reason Rudes is still in the game. Few more Marines find one of the bases. Sizzling Melon's economy is actually getting quite small, and that's 30 drones on that base. That's 30 drones. You've got to save that, Melon. You've got to save it. The Marines are trying to run. Ow, and they all get wrecked. These Queens continually go for the counterattack and then try to walk home. It's kind of hilarious to watch. You know what else is hilarious to watch? Fucking public healthcare. Medevacs get fucking shot down. Take that. People should pay for their own medicine. It's the best way. Absolutely love it. Looks like, I think Rudes at this point is coming to terms with the fact that Queens and Infestors are good units. Has decided, I think the counter to this is probably to build more Marines. Because remember guys, when it don't work, keep doing it. I think that's the saying me old granddad used to tell me, right? Is definitely. I think it was something like that. Maybe, you know, if you're bashing your head against the wall, remember, it'll probably break before you do. Keep bashing it. Yep, headbutt the concrete emplacement, that sort of thing, you know? It's really just about determination in the face of terrible life decisions and making sure you buckle down on those decisions and you continue to do them. Because remember, if you've already sunk enough cost into just doing some shit that doesn't work, you better keep on doing it. And that way, eventually, you will at least fucking waste even more resources doing the shit that doesn't work. This seems to be Rude's philosophy here. Mass Marines versus Mass Queen Infestor. It's a great way to play if you enjoy fungal growth ruining your day. And Rude's Magoo's is like, yeah, well, I'm having fun with it. So what? I don't give a fuck. I know how to multi-drop. There's Marines on the north, Marines on the south. He's actually re-establishing some bases, and Queens are so fucking terrible at pushing that he might even have a glimmer of hope in this game. If Rudes can just keep expanding away from these Queens, keep on counter-attacking, he might be able to get some damage. Melon is maxed, but Melon is low on the economy right now. 23 Infestors, 35 Queens, and 57 drones. Another hatchery falls here. Rude's Magoods is on fire, is taking control of that north side. But on the... once again, these medevacs going to Dicktown. What are these Marines doing? Are they on hold position? The command center goes down. The Marines are just fucking chilling. Jesus Christ. Rude's Magoods. These Marines, though, nice. Does get in there. He's going to take down the hatch. He's going to... Oh, transfuse. Oh, my God. Look at those fucking Band-Aids. Holy shit. He's going to click on it. Does stim one more time. Can he get it? He does end up getting the hatchery. But fungal growth is going to ruin those Marines' days. Imagine that. You and 30 of your mates' life is worth one little fucking bubbly lump of Zerg shit, which just gets replaced as soon as you kill it. It doesn't feel good to be a Marine in a losing Terran vs. Zerg game. You really are just getting dicked. +3 weapons is on the way. I'm pretty sure that makes Marines really good versus Fungal. If you guys didn't know, when you get high-sec auto-tracking and +3 attack, it means your Marines still fucking die the moment they get Fungaled. But, you know, I like Rude's, you know, his ingenuity. He's trying new things. He's saying, maybe if I make the attack upgrade, I won't just die to Fungal. He's then saying, I don't know why it's not working. Let's clump up. Oh, fucking big green ball of goo all over your fucking face. Holy shit. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that jerk it to just about everything. And I'm sure there's some Zerg players with their pants around their ankles right now. Thank you, Sizzling Melon, for pleasing those bunch of sick degenerates. Because that was fucked up, you disgusting bastard. GG, well played, mate.